Hello, everybody. This is Omar coming at you with a comparison between the new Jordan 1 taxis, the highs, the gold toes, versus the mid taxis. Which one's better? Everybody always hates on the mids, but you know what? I just started collecting and I got some surprising things to actually say about the mids. So let's first get right into everything. Right now, what's the difference between the two? Well, let's talk about price. First off, the highs, right? The highs retailed at 180. I was able to cop a pair for 180 retail. Reselling right now, I'm a size 11. You're going to be looking at around 225 after you factor in things like tax, shipping, verification fee, authorization fee. Probably going to be looking at around 250, 260 for them. Now, the mids, they were 125 retail. I don't see them anymore on the Nike app, but they're reselling now for 110. So you got to figure you could probably get them for 130, 140, almost half the price of the highs. So let's go ahead and look at a few things. First, let's just go in. There is a slight color difference. Let's take a look at the boxes. So you get I like to call this the grade school pair. Like all the grade schools I see, they normally come in this box here. You know, nothing special about it. But look at the color difference between the two, right? We've got taxi, black, and white. Now, we've got the highs, taxi, black, and sail. Obviously, everybody's gonna like this box better. Jordan 1 box. Yeah. So anyway, let's take a look here into that color blocking. Which one's better, right? If we look at these both side by side here, which one do you guys think is nicer, huh? Personally, I do like the highs a little bit better, but I'm going to be honest with you. Both are pretty good. Both are pretty good. I've worn both of them. I've worn the highs only about twice, and I've worn the mids about 3 times. Yeah, I can see here on the bottom, soles are exactly the same. No difference. Alright, so let's look at the color blocking difference. If you can see here, right, it's just a slight difference, right, between the white and the cream. Ever so slightly different, right? Okay, so but I don't think the mids look bad at all with this black toe. They don't look bad at all. All right. You know, obviously, if we look at the tongue, we got the Nike Air logo. I mean, that's obviously going to be better. Everybody's going to like that much better. The tongues, a little bit more cushion on the highs than the mids. Okay. Let's see here. All right, as far as the materials go, man, it's not even close. The highs have way better material, as they always do. All right, if we look at it, looks nice and tumbled, whereas the lows or the mids, Let me take a look at the other pair over here so you can really see. If we look at this upper panel here, nice, more tumbled. The heel as well, more tumbled on the highs. Look at this side panel. This is where you can really tell a difference. Look at the side panel on that. Now, one spot where actually is very similar is actually right here in the toe. I mean, maybe you could tell a difference, but I can't really. This part right here looks to be made out of the same leather. It feels about the same. All right. Now, This one was actually kind of surprising, but I actually found that, to me, the mids were actually more comfortable. And most people say that they're more comfortable. You know, even Jordan said that he liked it better because of the ankle, the height of the ankle. That's not really what made it more comfortable. Actually, the ankle is a lot softer on the highs than the mids. Something about the insole, honestly, for me, was more comfortable on the mids. I wore the mids, man, I want to say for probably about a good 6 hours one day, walking around, and it was actually, it was surprisingly comfortable. These are honestly my first pair. The mids were my first pair of Jordan 1s I've ever owned. Like I said, I just recently got into sneakers, so they were actually surprisingly comfortable. I heard Jordan 1s were typically uncomfortable, but I mean, honestly, this was not bad. The highs, not bad either, but I noticed after like a few hours, a little bit, not my feet hurting, but it wasn't comfortable anymore. But I really, really like the way these look so much better. All right, so let's see, which one would you guys choose? You know what? Even though the highs to me are a little bit more uncomfortable than the mids, honestly, I like the way the highs look better. You know, to me, it's just a better looking shoe, honestly. What I would say though is, you know, if you want to do something like family photos or something, maybe you and your spouse. Surprisingly, my wife actually liked the way the mids looked better than the highs, so it worked out perfectly. I just grabbed her a pair of mids, I get the highs, get to save myself a couple bucks, you know what I mean? But right now, you know, that's what I would personally recommend. I mean, unless your girl is like a serious sneakerhead and she really wants the highs, go ahead and grab her the mids if you guys want to match. It's very, very close, similar color blockings, but you know, just enough to be different. All right, so yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover on here. Let me just take a look here. Some last, yeah, little slight differences in the heel. You know, you see the mids, they have a black tab back here, but the highs have a gold taxi. Man, these are really beautiful, honestly. I cannot even lie. You can see that color difference again between the sail and the white. Really, really nice. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Which one you like better? Would you get both or would you just stick with one? My personal opinion would be is if you're somebody who really likes yellow and black, I'll probably recommend is grab this pair if you're going to go someplace where there might be a lot of traffic, where somebody might step on your shoes and you don't really care nothing about these getting messed up. That's what I would probably recommend. But if you just want to grab one pair, I mean, these are worth it to me. Even at the two, if I didn't hit on the sneakers app when I got these the other day, I would have definitely grabbed them for, you know, in the aftermarket. These are nice, man. All right, y'all, let me know what you all think. Which pair would you want to get? The highs or the mids? All right, y'all, have a good one.